Yo, what's going on guys, and welcome back to Flashback FIFA. If you don't know what this series is about, we go ahead, we look at the current World Cup squads that have just been announced and compare them to their previous World Cup squads on FIFA, you know, their ratings and stuff. So we're doing England today thanks to this guy on the screen who's winning 50,000 coins for suggesting England in the previous episode, which was Brazil. And if you want to win 50k, all you have to do is drop the video a like and also suggest a team for me to cover in the next episode and give me a reason why. I mean, there could be teams that have improved so much or just teams that have gone downhill so much. So let me know in the comment section down below which team you want to see next. But we are covering England in this episode. If you're enjoying this type of video, a like would be awesome as well, because it lets me know if I should be releasing this more often. But anyway, let's get into this now and look at the England team. But before that, actually, if you're looking for ultimate team coins, check out UT Coins for You, whose link will be in the description down below, of course, as always. So go to them, automated service, and some of the cheapest coins around. But anyway, here is the current England squad that has been announced a week or two ago. I'm sure you guys know what this squad is. If you don't, I'll leave a link in the description to the full squad, because I had to leave a few of the players out because I couldn't fit them into this FootWiz squad builder. A huge thanks to FootWiz for allowing me to use their site to do this. You can do that too. So I'll leave a link in the description down below, and I'll get the stats from FIFA for the FIFA 10 stats. But we'll talk quickly about this England squad right now. We've got Sturridge up front, who's just been awesome for Liverpool this season, as well as Steven Gerrard, Jordan Henderson and Sterling. Well, we'll move on to the right back now. Glenn Johnson, he's getting a lot of hate for being in this England squad. Hasn't exactly been amazing for Liverpool this season. Made a few mistakes which has cost them points over the time. Unfortunately, they didn't win the league. Manchester City pipped them at the end. But anyway, Gary Cahill's been awesome for Chelsea this season alongside John Terry, but John Terry's retired, so Phil Jagielka is there. Now this is the starting 11 that I think England will use. We've got Wayne Rooney in the centre attacking mid spot, or centre forward spot behind the striker, sorry. We've got Adam Lallana, again had a phenomenal season. Just been awesome for Southampton, and Liverpool are actually trying to get him, which would be pretty good for them, I guess. So Leighton Baines at left back, we could use Luke Shaw here as well. 18 years of age and he's going to a World Cup. Absolutely ridiculous, but fair play to him. He's been awesome this season for Southampton. And obviously Phil Jagielka will be one of the starting centre-backs, as well as Joe Hart in goal. So that is what I think the starting 11 will be. On the bench, we've got players like Lampard, Ricky Lambert, Barkley, who's another young player who can be pretty awesome for England if they play him correctly, in my opinion. Smalling at centre-back. We got Oxlade-Chamberlain at right wing. He can actually play in the centre as well, as he showed at Arsenal. Not the greatest there, but he's better at right wing. Jack Wilshere and Luke Shaw, obviously. There's a few players missing, as I said a second ago, like Welbeck and also Phil Jones, etc. I'll leave a link in the description if you don't know the full England squad, but let's compare them to their 2010 squad. Now, the starting 11 I chose was from the one against USA. So this is the starting 11 that played in the opening game against the USA for England anyway. So the first player you're going to look at straight away, I know it's going to be Emil Heskey, 78 rated in FIFA 10. Yes, he went to the World Cup in 2010. We were losing against Germany. Who does Fabio Capello bring on? Emil fucking Heskey. Jesus, what a guy. But anyway, James Milner at left mid had a bit more pace back then on FIFA. Frank Lampard had insane stats, just ridiculous. Obviously, he's gone down over the years due to his age and whatnot. We had Wayne Rooney in the centre. He had more pace back then as well. EA's logic is the older you get, the more pace you lose. But anyway, Rooney ain't the fastest player in the world. Steven Gerrard obviously was there, as well as Aaron Lennon on the wing. Glenn Johnson also was in that squad, as he is in this current England squad. We had John Terry at centre-back. Rob Green. What more do I have to say about Rob Green? About that mistake, I'll leave the goal in the description. I'm sure USA fans will remember that clearly. Even England fans, just ridiculous. But Ledley King at centre-back. Now, this is supposed to represent, obviously, Ledley King, but he's not in the game, so I've used Joshua King at centre-back due to having the same name. We've got Ashley Cole at left-back, had ridiculous pace. He hasn't been picked this time because, you know, Leighton Baines and Luke Shaw have taken the spot. He's actually retired from international football. The bench, we have Joe Hart playing for Birmingham at the time. Joe Cole scored a pretty awesome goal in 2010, I think against Sweden, correct me if I'm wrong. Jermaine Defoe hasn't been picked this year. I'm sure he's on the short list, though, in case any player gets injured. Peter Crouch, Sean Wright-Phillips, a current Leeds player, Warnock. I mean, ridiculous. He was a gold card then. He's actually okay for Leeds, but we could do with a better left back. And Upson here, who was actually in the worst ever England squad. I was watching a programme last night on BBC 3. KSI actually featured in that, so go and watch it on BBC iPlayer, but he was in there as one of the worst ever England players to ever exist because of his mistakes against Germany. So that is the previous England squad. Do I think this one is better than the current one? No fucking way. I mean, any team with HESKEY is shit in my opinion. So I'm going to go with this squad right here. That squad to me looks pretty strong. Can England win the World Cup? I'm not too sure. I'm not the greatest confidence in them, but to be quite honest with you, the young players can definitely show what they're about in this World Cup, and hopefully England can get further than they did in the 2010 World Cup, where they got absolutely smashed by Germany. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Which squad do you think's better? Do you think is this one right here or the previous 2010 one here? Obviously a few players have got better stats in FIFA or whatnot, but does that make this team better? Definitely not, in my opinion. In my opinion, this team with Sturridge up front, Wayne Rooney just behind Lallana, Sterling, Gerrard in midfield just looks absolutely awesome. So that's the end of the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like. Obviously, if you want to win yourself 50,000 coins, suggest the team for me to use in the next episode. And yeah, I'll see you soon. Take care.